Now, the third and final batch of ballot papers for the Thursday election are scheduled to arrive in the country this evening. The second batch arrived last evening, while the first batch arrived on Saturday night. Well, the IEBC and Jubilee are adamant that elections will proceed as planned, even as NASA maintains that there will be no election on Thursday. Let's listen to some of the views Kenyans have on this scenario.
The first batch of ballot papers for Kenya's repeat election arrived in the country on Saturday from Dubai-based Al Ghurair, even as opposition leader Raila Odinga refuses to participate in the rerun, arguing that reforms were needed first to prevent fraud. Officials from the IEBC were at the JKIA to receive the papers, the first of 3 shipments, which will be dispatched to 40,883 polling stations across the country. Kenya is holding the rerun after the Supreme Court threw out the result of the August 8th election, won by incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta, but disputed by the challenger Odinga. Odinga pulled out of the repeat poll earlier this month, saying the vote would not be free and fair, and calling on his supporters to boycott the process. The IEBC insists that the election will take place, despite reports of attacks on IEBC officers in some opposition strongholds.
I'm sure that the security organs of this country, they are going to provide security and to secure our ballot papers, all our materials, to secure IEBC staff, and also to secure the people who are coming to vote. Because our responsibility as IEBC is to ensure that we are going to open all the polling stations come the 26th of October, and to ensure that we do our exercise and we deliver an election.
Uncertainty over whether Odinga will participate in the election and concerns that it may not proceed peacefully have left Kenya, a traditionally stable Western ally, in an often chaotic region, mired in political crisis. The opposition has held near daily protests demanding electoral reforms and the sacking of board officials. Police said on Friday 4 people were killed as a result of the interventions to stop demonstrations. Kenyatta has meanwhile urged Kenyans to come out in large numbers to vote, insisting the ballot will be held.
The way things are now, I don't think if things are good for this nation. And for me as an individual, it might happen or it may not happen. So it depends with the way things are going to come out, the turnout, and the number of Kenyans who are going to turn out.
Is to request the chairman of IEBC, Chepkati, to call off the election, and then we do a good election for 90 days. Then we can have a free and fair election. Whoever will be defeated for those 90 days will say the election was free and fair, whereas we have put all the mechanism together.
The volatile build-up to the October 26th vote has revived memories for Kenyans of ethnically charged violence that killed about 1,200 people after a disputed election in 2007, when Odinga also lost and disputed the result. Ellen Wanjiru, KTN News.